Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for, where are we at? Oh, Sagittarius. Just about going to say Capricorn. All right, Sag, let's see what's happening with you. This can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. Sagittarius. Oops. Okay. We have somebody here who may be coming back around to initiate something. Been there, done that, more than likely. Someone coming back around here. Okay. Sag. Yeah. And we have a little Aries energy. Someone's about to take a leap of faith here. But I gotta tell you, someone keeps coming back around, starting something. I do feel it's an energy of leaving something behind. Let's do it this way. Yeah, we have the Empress, the birth of something new, off on a new path here. You're more than likely, moving away to avoid a disaster here. So we have some trust issues. So we have a couple of people who are at odds. We have someone here who probably keeps coming back around. They start something, okay? But I feel this is somebody who is afraid to take that risk, okay? This is a person who is afraid to take some kind of a risk. So I feel like it's them. They just kind of come in, they come and go, come and go. And I see the Empress here moving on. And I feel there's a lack of trust. See, it's going down a new path. So I feel like you're likely off on a new path. And it's because, you know, this is an energy of having faith in yourself and a decision you're making here. Now, you have someone here who may not be faithful. That's how they conduct themselves, okay? Habit, so it's about breaking a habit, going down a new path. Yeah, there's definitely trust issues. See, the birth of something new, avoiding a disaster, being open to new. Yeah. But you can see that Five of Swords there. Yeah, it's also an energy of having faith. Somebody may not be faithful. You're not having faith in this person because I feel like they come in, they're afraid, they initiate it, but they keep doing the same thing, okay? So you've likely taken a risk with this person at some point. Now I feel as though you're off on a new path. So there it is, see, moving on here. So I do see the healing. This is obviously someone who's been here for a good time, not a long time, you know. They initiate, they're charming, they can be a lot of fun. You know, this is somebody here who's probably just not ready. We'll see. Yeah, so this is somebody who comes back in. They maybe apologize, initiate. So now it's possible we have someone here who feels like a fool for the way they conducted themselves. It could be an apology. But I feel you're going to move on to avoid a disaster. They're coming in to make peace. See, this is somebody who likely needs to make peace with their past. Or it could be a closure energy, an apology. But see, we have two people who don't trust each other. There's a lack of trust, yet there's this connection. Yeah, two people at odds here. Let's see what the initiate energy is. Boy, that was confusing. Yeah, so this is somebody financially stable, grounded, looking into the future. See, it's a calculated risk. So there's something here to do with this person, their future, their finances. There's a lot of focus. Now, it could be someone coming in to apologize. I feel like a fool for the way they behaved. It could be just somebody reaching out. So you might even have a couple of people here. There could be several people involved here. Yeah, so I see the energy of the Fool. Yeah, leaving something behind that no longer serves. This is somebody here who may have felt you were out of their league or the situation was out of reach. Because it's a person here who's not ready. See, they're kind of focused on themselves. It's all about me. You know, they're focused on their money. But now you've got this person letting go of what no longer serves them. See, thinking of letting go of the single life here. But it could be yourself as well. You can definitely flip this reading. You may be letting go of this person, just being single for a while. Yeah. So we have the energy of manifesting. So a little... Yeah, be careful of the stories someone tells you. If you have somebody who always has excuses, it could be because they feel like you're out of their league or the situation's out of reach for some reason. But it also has to do with someone's hopes and dreams. See, I feel someone's going to reach out, and I feel they feel like a fool. It looks like an apology because they're letting go of something. This is somebody manifesting, see, having all the tools, the information, having everything they need to know. So there's something here maybe they want to know, okay? Yeah, so it's energy of someone finding that emotional balance. Something may feel a little off, but generally it's about balance here. Yeah, see, I see a decision being made. So I feel someone feels like a fool for the decision they made. It looks like a reconciliation, but I still feel as though you're open to something new. Now, it could be closure where but it looks like this is someone who's come back around a few times. And I can see the Two of Wands energy going down this path, you see, making a life path. I feel like you have someone who it never goes to the next level, commitment, you see. This is This is somebody here who I feel has trust issues. It has to do with taking it to the next level, commitment. I feel like you're going to move on from this. Not so sure you're going to go for it, but we'll see. And it'll be up to you to make that decision. It has to do with balance, head over heart decision, because we have a lot of air energy. Actually, we have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy there. Strong Taurus energy. Yeah, there's the Justice. See, it has to do with marriage. This is a person here. See, this is what you want. You're off on a new path because you have someone that never goes to the next level. They never commit. So I feel like you don't trust this person. Okay, yeah, you may connect. You may have a connection. Some of you are moving on to someone else. Yeah, taking the lessons you've learned, healing, beautiful Empress energy, looking back, putting this behind. But just about when you're ready to give up and you've put this behind and healed, here they come. Yeah. Tell me about this Prince of Cups. Yeah, it's a person reaching out, see? This is somebody who's reaching out here. Kind of, a little bit of a temptation, more than likely. You might be tempted to take a leap of faith or a bit of a risk. I feel like you're going to do a little thinking about this yourself. But this is somebody who reaches out. They don't really reciprocate, you see? This is someone doing the shadow work. So they either have a fear of commitment. They keep doing the same thing. Yeah, they don't and I feel this is somebody who probably wants to know if you feel the same or if you've moved on. Looks like you probably have. You may have already moved on. Yeah, see, you're breaking free from this situation. This is often a person who just comes in when they want attention, but it has to do with chasing. You're no longer chasing. This is a runner-chaser energy, okay? Someone who keeps coming back. Yeah. Tell me about the there we go. Yeah, see, a little player energy. This is someone who's got that player energy, but I feel like you're going to look at the facts. Okay, I don't think you trust this person. You may feel like they manipulate. In fact, if there's two people, one of these people is a master manipulator. They're really, really good at it. They look at the situation carefully and they kind of plan things out. So I would be a little cautious even if it's one, it's here. Okay, someone here is being a little bit sneaky, so I don't think you trust them, and it's how they conduct themselves. It never goes to the next level. They don't commit. They won't make any kind of a commitment, even just go down this path together, to explore, to see where it goes. It's almost like they may say something like, let's explore this and see where it goes. I don't think you trust them. It could be something they've even said before. So, and this could be someone who says the same things too, because they're involved with other people. So there's definitely, I feel like you're going to figure this out though. Yeah, see, it has to do with investing. This person may have excuses. It's the timing. But I feel it's an energy of, just kind of being patient, waiting for something to pay off. You were likely patient with this person, hoping things would go to the next level, you see. But I feel like you're, moving on here. You're taking the lessons you've learned. You're it's about avoiding this disaster. See, looking back, you're going to look at what happened. And it is possible you have another person, okay? So you may be just looking back. So sometimes it's just looking back at all the things that you learned so you don't take that energy into a new connection. And that's what I feel for some of you. Often the Fool is an energy of pushing through fear, okay? But taking a look back. Okay, and taking with the Empress here, definitely taking those things you've learned with you. And it's about making sure someone is invested. Okay, it's also an energy of learning to be patient, taking more time to get to know somebody. Yeah, you have someone here probably didn't even take a lot of time to get to know you. I actually feel they do feel like a fool. Okay, they made a decision. I feel this is someone who you may even, if you have two people, they could be similar. So this could be why, okay? Very similar. So which tells me you probably have a type. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, see, we have three people here. So I feel it's an energy of getting out, socializing with friends and family. Some of you are open to something new, no longer invested in this. See, something didn't pay off here, and I feel like you're patient, so you're putting it behind. But I got to tell you, they could come back. In fact, this person might show up at places where you go. They could be reaching out to people, trying to find out something, because it looks like they're fishing for info. Not fish in the cup, you see. Just make sure this, if you have a person who always had excuses, why they had no time, why they didn't share their feelings, or just didn't share with you, they weren't giving you, divulging the things that you needed to know, you see. Because I feel, and it does look like it's someone who is now financially ready. If they felt the timing was off, they didn't have money, they weren't ready. It's possible it's an apology too. So for some of you, see, this person feels like a fool. I feel like, I see that fool energy here twice. See, ending a cycle. See, this is probably something that was on and off. You may have taken a risk with this person at some point. I feel you feel like a fool for maybe doing that. I feel they feel like a fool for the way they behaved, the way they acted. But I still feel for a lot of you, you're just kind of looking back at this. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you are just going to look at this because you have someone here who may be similar. Yes, you want love, you want reciprocity. It was a lack of reciprocity. This is someone who offers one little cup, which is usually, well, a little lack of sincerity. I mean, often it's a person who can be a little bit shy. Okay, so I do see the energy of the moon, secrets, mystery, a lot of confusion. Okay, shadow work, somebody not showing their true self. See? It could be somebody telling you they feel like a fool. If this is something that happened, they weren't themselves at the time. The timing may have been off. So there's a lot of energy there. But I feel a lot of you, you're just kind of, see, you want emotional fulfillment, see? You want to be happy. You want someone who reciprocates. Often it's a person who's afraid to put themselves out there that way. Okay? But if you have someone who's making excuses, it never goes to this that next level, some kind of commitment. So I feel like you don't have faith in this. That's why I feel like you're moving on. I feel like you've got other people around you. You're open to other options, invitations. I do see another connection. See some positive news. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Whoops. Yeah. So this could be something to do with work, but it's about building. So some of you have been working on yourselves too, or more focused on work. But there's definitely the energy of building. So it's energy of building friendships, meeting somebody here, someone else here. So I do see an energy of change, moving on. Some of you could be relocating for work. Okay, maybe moving to another community. But it's an energy of change, feeling on top of the world. See, you've got another offer, an invitation to start something. It could be a job offer too. I've got a few things. There's a few things going on here. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. That's the Five of Swords energy as well. Taking the things that you know to be true, the things that you know that work, okay, with you, leaving the things that do not work behind. So very positive, and it could be this person too. So, but you have a solid offer here. It could be a job offer. There's definitely an energy of change. The abundance is flowing. I feel like you have a lot to offer. Okay, I feel like there's someone in your social circle So there's a scenario of somebody here reaching out, fishing for information. Could be somebody matchmaking, wanting to know if you're single, okay? Telling you that somebody wants to connect with you. You may get an invitation to a social event or through friends or family. So I do see a little matchmaking for some of you. But there's definitely an energy of 3 here. Yeah. Let's have a look at this Queen of Cups energy. Or Sag, yeah. So we have somebody here who definitely knows what they want. You got a person coming in. It's somebody who generally knows what they want. It's an energy of somebody coming in right, doing the right things. This is someone who's very passionate, very creative, very charming, very focused and driven. This is someone who doesn't give up. So I feel like you got, in some of you, it's just this person leveling up. See, maybe you weren't at the right level. The timing wasn't right. This is someone who had to face some fears or do some shadow work as well. So it does look like someone is leveling up, or it's just another person. Yeah. This person's coming in to offer you something. They want to start something here. They want to build. So it could be something that started off on the wrong foot. Could be a reconciliation. But I feel if someone feels like a fool for a decision they make, or you have to make a decision between a couple people, they may be similar. And often I see the mirroring as the 2 other people the same. Okay. But it's about manifesting, having all the tools and the information you make before you make a decision. Okay. So take the lessons that are learned here. I feel like you've got some emotional fulfillment coming in. Some of you are just working. You're happy doing your thing here. So there's definitely the energy of this party, celebration, invitation, matchmaking. Could be somebody at work connecting you with someone else, fishing, asking you, okay, something here. Because I do see a cycle ending and a whole new cycle beginning. And it has to do with the decisions. Yeah, to move on here. But I definitely can see some of you, someone is leveling up because they've been doing their inner work. They now want to build. Now, it could be to do with the timing. What's happened here? 10 of Cups. Yeah, so it has to do with truth and success, maybe financial success. But there's that little light bulb goes off. So this could be a lot of things. It could be a new idea, okay, a creative idea. Someone may reach out with an idea. It could be an excuse as well. Yeah, I feel like you got some positive things coming. Oh, look at that little Cancer. Yeah, so it's an energy of the Empress, taking your power back, staying on course. You're moving away from someone here who may not be right or at the same level. Now, the level is sometimes, you know, some people just need to grow up a little bit. They have issues, things they need to deal with. It could be finances. They may have had a secret. Maybe they didn't have a lot of money or a lot to give. There's definitely somebody with a sense of pride here. That's why I feel someone is leveling up, but some of you are moving on. You're making a choice, going off on a whole new path. But often it's a person coming in to take control. Okay, we have someone here coming in who's determined. Somebody is very determined here. Yeah, so take what resonates. And if you have nobody around you, just kind of go with it. Take the invitations from your friends, family, whether it's work events, jobs, whatever. It's going to lead you to more abundance, okay? So it's like one thing's going to lead to another. So, yeah. If your friends invite you out, go for it. I do see the possibility of travel, going someplace, another community. But I gotta tell you, for some of you, this energy is that King of Wands. Now, this could be yourself, okay? Absolutely determined. Don't look at the genders to have success, to move away from something that wasn't. But it has to do with someone coming in right, okay? Someone feels like, definitely there's somebody who feels like a fool. They didn't treat you right, okay? And it's because of the way they conducted themselves. Habits, tradition. See, 8 of Swords. Someone who kept doing the same thing over and over again. But it's an energy of someone breaking free from old habits, the way they live. You know, it's also an energy of conditioning, but sometimes I see this as someone who's very structured, okay? Someone who's very structured. So if you have a place where you go all the time, a routine, this person may know, okay, as well, and be coming towards you. But you have another opportunity, so, and possibly several. So I see an invitation. This could be a message, a love letter, but it's a new opportunity, okay? And it could be a fresh new start too. Some of you may have someone who wants to start over. Things didn't get off to the right foot. But often I feel with this, I feel like you're going to connect with someone. I feel you're going to go somewhere. Could be a work event or people you work with inviting you somewhere. It's going to lead to change, another offer, okay, something else. So that's why I feel like one thing's leading to another. It could be just like I say, closure, making peace with the past with somebody, coming in to apologize. I still feel as though you're moving on here. But it's also an energy with that Six of Swords is somebody coming in to make peace. They may have needed to make peace with their past. So whatever it is you're waiting for, some of you, the ship has sailed. I do. I feel like you're not so interested in this anymore, and I feel like you're looking elsewhere. So kind of while you're waiting, doing your own thing, in comes these other opportunities. So you may have waited for this for a while. Wow. Yeah. See, weighing the pros and the cons, or even comparing a couple of people. If you have another person who comes in and they're similar to this other person, you may find yourself kind of back and forth comparing, a little bit of struggle. It's a little procrastinating in a decision. And it's also an energy where you have someone who may have not been faithful too. So you could be just weighing the pros and the cons of whether you should take a risk with this person or not. I still feel like you won't, but there it is. See, weighing the pros and the cons. This is somebody here who is definitely emotionally mature and available, but for some reason they've kept their feelings to themselves. So there's some unrequited love here for some of you. And I think you have a choice, though. Most of you, it's just a choice between two. And I do think one thing's going to lead to another for some of you. Yeah. You got somebody coming in. Who is this King of Cups? What do they want? Yeah, they're not sure. Yeah, it's emotionally drained. This is someone who's likely feels they missed an opportunity because of the way they behaved. So I don't think thanks, but no thanks. Honestly, I don't see you taking it, but this is someone who feels they've missed this magical opportunity. I feel like you have other opportunities. Or you've met somebody and they're not really your type. It's possible that's all it is. But there's definitely a solid offer. See, it has to do with commitment, someone committing to the path, staying on course, see, moving forward, determined to have success. But that somebody may have some Cancer in their chart. Could be you, could be them. But I feel it's an energy of someone who's trying to control their emotions, trying not to get emotionally invested. So I feel like if you're going to weigh the pros and the cons here, whether it's two or just this person. So it has to do with feeling safe and secure, somebody stable, someone you can rely on. See, when you have someone who comes and goes, it's on and off. Eventually you get to the point when you heal, when you've waited, this person kept you waiting too long, you see, and you go through this healing energy where you start to see things differently, you know. The light bulb goes off where you don't necessarily feel the same. Even if they come in, you kind of feel tempted, but I feel as though it's where you can't rely on them. You want someone reliable. So I do see meeting somebody new. I feel somebody here, you possibly, and they have similar energies, definitely. They're a little bit shy at first about reaching out. It could be a place where you go, that's a habit, where you shop, could be any place, a park, you know, could be the gym, could be anything. You could be someplace fixing your car. So I do see that energy here, you know, any place, even in a parking lot. But you have a person, you have a place where I feel like you're going. It's structure where you go. It's a habit, okay? And the same place, maybe even with some of the same people. There's a person here who I feel is going to reach out. They want to start something. So there you are. Yeah, you've changed your focus. You're kind of been doing yourself, doing you here, right? Just doing your own thing, minding your own business. But I feel as though you know what you want and you're not settling. So yeah, see, it has to do with the one, that one special person. But we have two people with this wand energy. See, this person's very attractive. That's why I feel like you might be a little tempted. They're very attractive. Or it's somebody who, like I say, is very attracted to you. And because there's definitely two energies here. It's more than likely someone who's attracted to you. But I feel as though it has to do with making the choice, the decision, choosing the one, the right person. I still feel it's such a, see, making a choice. There's definitely a physical attraction. See, you may have somebody who's really physically attractive here and they're coming back around and you're very tempted. But you have another person who is finding you that same way. So that's why I feel there's something here that just isn't going to work. I feel it's thanks but no thanks. I do feel like you have this other offer. It's more solid. It's more reliable, you see. Yeah. And there's an energy between the balance and the solid energy, the reliability of this person. So it's someone who's looking for love, I feel here. So there's definitely the decision. You may have somebody who's maybe more financially stable, one's better looking, and it could be that simple, like, what should I do? But, the one thing will lead to another here. So, I mean, you may meet this person someplace. They may come pick you up. You may go somewhere, just this person coming. You may talk, and you actually might meet another person. But I feel most of you, you have a structure, a routine, okay? And that's this person who comes and goes, I feel, knows this routine. So they could be looking for you. They could just show up as well. Yeah, see, walking away. I don't think you're going for it. You're moving towards a soulmate connection. You're letting go of this person. Oh, yeah. I feel like you've got this lovely energy of this opportunity. See, this is the energy of feeling on top of the world. Change. You're no longer putting any effort. Because this is somebody who didn't put any effort. You see, they weren't putting in the work. And then you have this other person. But it definitely could be a reconciliation in one. But wow. It's positive for you because you're going to be the one to make the decision. You're the one with the power. You're the Empress. You are the one that's in control here. You see? Yeah, the Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. See, it's about being confident about a decision that you're going to make. So just take your time, weigh the pros and the cons, and be confident. Now, if it's not you in that energy, it's this person being confident in what they're manifesting, in the decision they're about to make, okay? By having all the information, everything you need to know, whether it be you or them. But I see a mirroring energy, whether it's the two of you or it looks to me two people. Most people have a type. So if you've taken risks before, I feel like you've learned. Take more time to get to know somebody. Yeah. So maybe you'll just say, hey, let's just meet someplace. I feel like you got matchmaking, possibly some of you too, in invitations from friends. I feel like you're going to go. You're going to take these invitations. Because it's going to lead to change, to something else here, the start of something else. You may reconcile with this person, but it has to do with this person releasing things that no longer serve them, the way they conduct themselves. Because I do see someone who feels like a fool, okay, for not recognizing a magical opportunity when they had it. Because I feel it's someone who sees you as the one, okay, that realization where they just kind of go, right? Because it could be them, like I say, comparing you to somebody else and realizing they made a mistake, or like I say, just comparing and making a choice. So the dust devil, moving out of stagnation. So yeah, things are definitely moving. There's movement and change coming in here. It's telling you to just take your time, let the dust settle. Okay, make sure you have all the information. There's definitely a manifesting here, Sag. And we have the fates. Yeah, it's just something that's meant to be, and possibly two. Some of you, if there is two, okay, if there's two, you may have somebody coming around where it's just not meant to be. Okay, star-crossed lovers, timing, whatever the situation. But I feel something else is meant to be. Okay, you're moving to something fated. This is something special. Yeah, see, somewhere in your community through friends or family. It's not somebody who's far away. It's possible you have someone who is at a distance as well, where it's just not meant to be. They're too far away, the other side of the world, or just, there's a lot of commuting. It's too much work. And then all of a sudden you meet this other person. So I like this energy because I feel as though what you're moving towards is something that fits. Okay, someone who's just right, someone who has a similar lifestyle, because I'm seeing the Empress, very balanced, someone who definitely wants to spend time with you. They want to be on the same page, but you see, you have this choice, the life path. And if it is the same person coming in and they are leveling up, they're now ready financially, they feel more ready to make a decision, yeah, it's possible you may just go hook up and talk, and they may offer you something stable. So this is one of those readings where you just want to see what plays out, okay? Just see what plays out before you leap into anything or assume, okay? Because the Fool is here. And we have the possibility for union. Yeah, there's a possibility for a union here. Or maybe a reunion for some of you. Waiting, yeah. So the Wailing Tree, reconciliation for some of you. Yeah. And we have the Will-O-Wisp. Treasure hidden in the shadows. See, this is a person who failed to recognize a magical opportunity when they had it. You see, and there's some treasure hidden here. See, it's energy of the shadow, someone doing shadow work, facing their fear, having that realization, and they feel like a fool. So this is becoming a stronger energy. So it's telling you, you don't have to do anything. This is something that's fated. It's either going to be or it's not going to be. Okay, but it's about being still. Not moving, so deep quiet, and just let this person come in. I feel this is someone who more than likely with that King of Wands needs to take the lead. It's someone who needs to kind of level up there, or the term man up, or whatever the situation, and they need to, decide exactly what it is that they want, and they need to make it, they need to come in stable, they need to come in reliable. I also feel something traditional is going to happen. With dating, there's a lot of people who are very traditional. They like somebody to come and pick them up. Some of you, I actually feel that you're going to just meet this person, if that's the case, if you know them. Okay. Others of you with the new energy, I feel, the others of you, I feel, this person is going to want to do things in a traditional way. They're going to want to pick you up. So it's a choice there. Yeah. Others of you, it's just a person leveling up, because I do see the Page, then I see the King. I don't see a lot of the dating. I'm not seeing the Knight of Cups or anything. So I don't feel it's somebody new. It's somebody you know, okay? Somebody who's come and gone, who wasn't ready for a relationship. It may have been something on and off. I still feel some of you don't have a lot of faith in this. So just be still. Don't make a rash decision, okay? I feel. I would hate for you to miss an opportunity because you're failing to see that this person's actually leveling up, okay? So it's sort of, the energies always go both ways. It all depends who your scenario. So just take what resonates. But I really feel some of you are one thing is going to lead to another. Now it could be with this person, okay, where you get together, have a date, you connect or reconnect, and then they offer you something. So I definitely see my cards that tell me one thing is going to lead to another, okay? So just make those wise choices. So we have dances on one foot. I love that. Yeah. It's the balancing act. To me, it's sort of like, it's an energy of just being still. Okay. It's an energy of being fair. Okay. Making a fair decision, assessment. Some of you, like I say, you might just move on and take other opportunities, because the Empress always has other opportunities, always open for those opportunities. So, and these, some of you could have a work situation going on. You may not be that focused on your love life. You know, you may be just kind of moving on here, taking job opportunities, maybe even thinking of relocating, moving. So, you know, and if that's the case, I see things going in your favor. I see a whole new cycle. I see a lot of change. Some of you are just ready for change too. And it could be, if you have a place where you go to, where you socialize, and you've been going there a lot and you're not having a whole lot of luck, you meet people and it doesn't go anywhere, it's time to change where you go as well. Okay, so that to break that cycle, shake things up a little bit, you see, take a little bit of a risk. So if you're a very habitual person, what else do I see here? Yeah, definitely some sort of change. And I feel it's good. It's positive. You have a lot to offer. You have abundance coming towards you, you see. Offers, opportunities. So some of you might, you know, like I say, even if it's a person coming in, you may get together with them, but you may still decide to take another opportunity. If you don't feel fulfilled, you know, you don't feel this is right. It certainly looks like it. Yeah, so it's energy of preparations coming to fruition. See, you've got someone who's preparing something here. Okay, they're preparing themselves financially. They're grounding themselves. They're looking at the things they need to let go of. Okay, they need to release. One, I feel they letting go of that single life. See, this is someone who's been enjoying the fruits of their labors. It's an energy of someone who's ready to manifest. And I feel as though it's an energy of balance, right? There's that balance energy, balancing head over heart, finding their emotional balance. Yeah. Could be someone who feels the situation was out of reach at some point here and just wasn't ready to commit. But it's possible they kept coming back around, and eventually I feel some of you just like you're looking at this going, no, I don't think so, you know, but I feel it's the energy is kind of something is meant to be. Now it's either it's meant to be, it's not meant to be, and you need to walk away and release them. Some of you are in the energy of being a bit of a free spirit. You just kind of rather be single and do your own thing. But I still think you're going to meet someone. And some of you, there's definitely a job that's going to create financial abundance. Okay. So there's definitely that energy of someone even being a boss here. And this person's determined, I feel, to offer you something here. Okay. Because they see you as someone who has a lot to offer them. So heart and home, there's an energy of compassion. The universe is your partner. So it's a sort of saying, like I say, taking a little pause, just kind of waiting to see what happens before you make a sudden decision. The universe is your partner. So it's just leaving it to the universe and see what's happened. Because something here is meant to be. It's fated. Yeah, I feel it's going to be very positive in the end. So I don't think there's any need to rush. Okay, if you have someone coming around, whether they're coming back around or someone new, if they, you know, if you feel like you need to rush, or they try to rush you into anything, it's probably something that may not meant to be, because it's saying here to take more time to get to know someone so you grow closer. Okay, and if you find once you grow closer and get to know them that they're too much like someone in the past, or you don't trust them, you still got that opportunity at the end here. So it's whatever it is meant to be. I feel like love is meant to be for a lot of you, that it will happen at the right time, the right place, with the right person. So the universe is your partner. Okay. Yeah, see, completion, closing one door and another one opens. That's why I feel one thing's going to lead to another. So even if you connect with this person, I mean, it could be just a friend. This isn't just a love reading. This is anything. I mean, you could have a little reunion with some friends. You may be moving on from somebody, closing one door on a job, a love interest. But that beautiful new beginning is there because the Empress is here twice. And that's why I feel like you have several opportunities or several people, several love interests, or one is a job, business deal, and one is love. So pretty interesting. It's meant to be, whatever it is, closing one door, completing something. Some of you could be closing off, ending a contract, a job, you know. The contract is now over. Looks like things going in your favor. We have the Empress and the Abundance and moving towards something else. So beautiful. Take care. I really wish you guys the best, and we'll see you soon.